Hey there, my name is Allard and I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. I am very excited to be here and teach you about everything that I love when it comes to music and young children. But first, let me tell you a little bit about my work. I tour around the United States. I also travel internationally as well. My work is involved with families with young children, where I come in and I do as much as I can when it comes to music and engaging children and families and having them have a lot of fun with music and movement and yoga and all kinds of ways that engage them in learning to be a part of a Jewish community and loving being Jewish, basically. So what I'm going to do with you today is I'm going to teach you a little bit about different learning styles that kids have and how important it is when you're a teacher, you teach music to young children, or even if you perform music or you do a Tat Shabbat, it's really important for you to understand that children come to you with different learning styles. Oftentimes they have more than one. It's not uncommon, in fact, for children to have more than one. And you can even look yourself as an adult, what are your learning styles, right? I know that for me, I am a kinesthetic visual learner. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that. And perhaps by the end of this video, you'll be able to identify what kind of a learner you are. So let's start with kinesthetic. So kinesthetic is a learning style that involves movement. Kids need to move. Right? So when I do songs with children, I'm always looking for songs that have some movement in it. Not an entire set list, I'm not going to be moving 24/7, but some of the songs that I do are going to definitely have a focus of movement with them. So the song that I want to do with you today and teach you about to illustrate a kinesthetic learner is called I'm a Tree. I'm going to teach it to you first. I'm just going to do a little bit of it. I'm a tree, I'm a tree. I'm a tree and that is what I want to be. I'm a tree, with my branches reaching way up to the sky. Okay, so I'm not going to do any more. I'm just going to stop there, and here's what I want you to do. When I get to the part that goes like this, with my branches reaching way up to the sky, I want you to take your arms. I'm really an acrobat. I'm balancing the neck of my guitar. And I want you to put them way up high, make a great big V. Those are the branches of your tree, right? So I'm going to sing, with my branches reaching way up to the sky, and you're going to put your arms way up high like that. All right, so let's give it a try. Here we go. I'm a tree, I'm a tree, I'm a tree, and that is what I want to be. I'm a tree, I'm a tree, here it comes, with my branches reaching way up to the sky. All right, now I'm going to add one more component. I'm going to sing, and I want you to do the same thing. I want you to echo me, but when you do the echo, I want you to sort of shimmy your shoulders, just because it's fun. All right, so I'm going to sing, and you're going to go, Let's try it from the top, just that little snippet. Here we go. Get ready. I'm a tree, I'm a tree, I'm a tree, and that is what I want to be. I'm a tree, I'm a tree, with my branches reaching way up to the sky. Your turn. Did you shimmy your shoulders? I hope so. It's lots of fun to do that. Okay, so that's an example of a song that kinesthetic learners are going to just gravitate to. They're going to love it. They're going to wait for that part in the song where they get to raise their arms high and pretend that they're the branches of a tree, and then they're going to get to shimmy their shoulders. There's not movement throughout the entire song. That's one of the beauties of the song, okay, is that you get to give the kids a challenge. They have to listen really carefully and know when it's their turn to do whatever it is that you ask them to do, whatever movement is required in that song. All right, so that's a kinesthetic learner. Another kind of a learner is a visual learner. I'm going to put my guitar down for this. Visual learners really need to see, and they thrive on watching whatever it is that they're learning. I'm going to do a song with you called 10 Etzba'ot. Etzba'ot is the word in Hebrew for fingers, and we have 10 of them. So take your 10 fingers, put them like this. Now, of course, by the way, this also crosses, right? This is a kinesthetic teaching opportunity as well, not just visual. It's both. They sort of are married, right? They work together. So take your 10 fingers, put them like this. Let's practice a little, just get our fingers warmed up, all right? Now the kids are watching while I do this, right? They're watching. This is the visual part of it. And then we're going to sing, Etzba'ot, Etzba'ot, I have 10 Etzba'ot, 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 I have 10 etzba'ot, and then I'm going to ask them to echo me. So I go first. With a clap, clap, clap. And you would do with a clap, 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 just like the kids will do if they were sitting in front of me, right? And then I'll go with a pat, 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 and the kids and you will echo with a pat, pat, pat. Then we put our hands back up and we sing etzba'ot, and we start from the beginning. Etzba'ot, etzba'ot, I have 10 etzba'ot, etzba'ot, etzba'ot. I have 10 etzba'ot. Get ready, listen, and watch. With a clap, clap, clap. And you echo with a clap, clap, clap. With a pat, pat, pat. Your turn with a pat, pat, pat. With a shake, shake, shake. And you do with a shake, shake, shake. And then we go through the whole sequence like that. And it's a great song for kids who need to watch and can learn by looking at what you're doing. All right, so that's an example of a visual. It has a kinesthetic component to it as well. The third kind of a learner is an oral learner. And this is someone who learns really well by just listening. Now, of course, they're going to learn well potentially with the other methods as well. With the they might be a kinesthetic learner, they might be a visual learner. What's amazing, though, is that their sense of hearing, their sense of processing information comes at them really well through their ears, and they can absorb it and learn whatever it is that you're trying to teach them really well with just listening. Right? So one of the things that I teach teachers when I do workshops is you don't want to have a whole set list, whether you're teaching a class or performing a concert or doing a tachabat, whatever. You don't want the whole set list to be all moving and all crazy, right? You want to have some downtime too. That's an important time for kids to teach them to jet down, right? So this is one of the things I do with them is a lullaby. It's a lullaby that I wrote based on the prayer, the Shema. So at this point in time, I will ask the kids to just take a breath through their nose and let it out through their mouths. I'll probably ask them to do it probably 3 times just to kind of jet down, right? So let's try that together. One more time. And then we'll sing Shema Lullaby. And I would invite them to lay down, curl into a little ball if they want. I'll invite them to just listen and hear the words of the song. Just have a moment of peace. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. God is one. And that is a great song and a great example of doing a song for learners who really learn well orally, who learn by listening. So there you have it. I taught you about 3 different ways that children learn: kinesthetic, visual, and oral. And remember that children can learn in multiple modes, multiple ways. All right? So when you're teaching a class, when you're putting together a set list, whether again it's for a class or a tachabat, a worship service of any kind, whatever it is, a concert, keep in mind as you're creating your set list that you have different learners in your audience, and it is really going to be beneficial for all your learners if you can sprinkle in a little bit of songs for the kinesthetic learner, songs for the visual learner, songs for the oral learner. And I promise you that your teaching is going to just rise to a whole new level just by being aware of the different learners in your group.